Good morning, y'all. Today is thrift day. I'm excited. Let's get into it. I'm gonna try to hit 3 thrift stores today. So of course, have to hit Goodwill. I'm going to go to No Longer Bound, and I'm also going to go to Bascomb Mission Thrift. I've never been there, but they have really good reviews on Google and Yelp and all the things. So I'm really excited to go there. I'm just looking for home decor. I love just timeless classic pieces. I love neutrals. You can call me sad beige, whatever. I love it. But neutrals are just very calming to me. So just anything neutral, timeless. I love thrifting for glass. So we will see what we find today. My first stop was No Longer Bound, and I did not know this beforehand, but it was senior day on the day I went. So it was super busy. I did not record a ton just because I try to be mindful when there's a lot of people around and, everyone's shopping, and I just don't want to get in anyone's way, and I just try to be respectful. So I did look at some home decor and the men's button-up shirts. I love these for the summer. I can just throw one on over a tennis dress or with some khakis and a white shirt, and it's just easy and gives me that elevated everyday look that I love. Bascomb Mission Thrift Store was my next stop, and I wish I went there first because there was a really cute coffee shop next door. Y'all, this place was filled to the brim. I loved this store. There was so much inventory, and this is the kind of store that I can spend an entire afternoon in if left to my own devices. I'm a sucker for green books with gold lettering. It's actually something I've told myself I'm not allowed to buy anymore. When I tell you I regret not buying this bowl, you guys, how cute is this? This is a perfect dish for entertaining. I could see like putting a summer pasta in it or a summer salad. I think I need to go back and get it. I always have to stop and look in the glass section. Currently, I'm looking for like a glass cigar ashtray for my husband. I didn't find one here, but I will keep looking. This is also something I regret not buying. This would be super cute as like a perfume display or a jewelry catch-all. I had to Google what this was, but this is actually a butter bell and it allows you to leave butter on the counter without it going bad. One thing I'll say about the store is that everything seemed to just be like $2 or $3. Like I didn't see anything that was overpriced or that seemed like a ripoff. My last stop of the day is Goodwill, and I said I would not buy any more green books with gold lettering, but I did. I actually bought two. They were in a set, and they have like little prayers in them for every day. So I got them. When I tell you the basket aisle hates to see me coming, I love the basket aisle. It's always a go-to for me. How cute is this little box? Like, I don't know what it is or what it's used for, but I love the little sliding door. It did need a little bit of love on the inside, like just a good wipe down. But if you know what this is, let me know below in the comments. I thought it was super cute. It did not come home with me, but I'd like to know what it is. I'm obsessed with this little cream and sugar set. Each piece was only $2, which I thought was pretty reasonable, but it's so cute. I just imagine putting sugar cubes in it and just like having it set out on a nice little tray, like if you're having someone over for coffee. I didn't get it because I know in real life I would never use it, but I do think it's beautiful. This Goodwill always has a nice variety of coffee mugs. Personally, I cannot buy a coffee mug like just by itself. Like it has to be at least two or four of them, preferably four of them for me to consider buying it. But they did have some really cute ones. I don't know, is it just me? I just have to have a set of some sort. Of course, I stopped to look at the glassware and the shelves were full today, so that was exciting. I did come across this cute little set of ribbed glassware. I loved ribbed glasses, and these were only $1. They did feel kind of thin, so I left them behind, but anything ribbed when it comes to glassware will always catch my eye. I love looking in the picture frame section. Frames are starting to become something that I refuse to buy brand new. Like there's always such a good variety at the Goodwill, and a lot of times they're still brand new with the tags on them. I've been looking for like little gold picture frames that I can turn into refrigerator magnets. No luck with that today, but I did find this frame that I thought would be really cute for a baby shower or a baptism or a christening, and it was in pretty good shape. I thought this bowl was really pretty. I love the detail and the color. I could see it on a coffee table with some cool matchbooks or just as a decorative piece. And at $2, it's not bad. My favorite color is green, so this little plate definitely caught my eye. I love the shape and the shade of green that it is. I always check the furniture section when I go to Goodwill. They usually have really nice armoires or cabinets. Sometimes they just need a little love, but I thought this one was really pretty. I love this antique bookcase. All of the doors were in perfect working order, and I love the little gold knobs. I'm not a huge fan of the color. I would definitely change it to match more of my style. I don't always stop in the women's clothing section. I'm tall, so sometimes it can be difficult to find pants, especially that fit me just right, that are long enough and don't give me camel toe. But I'm glad I did today because I found these really cute blue and white striped shorts. I was heading for the door and this bag caught my eye. I love the color. It just seemed like a really light and easy summer bag. I thought it was really pretty. It did have a little pin marking stain on it, so I was debating if I was going to leave with it or not. I ended up talking to a lady in the store who said that she knew of like a little wipe that you could use to get the pin marking off. So for the price, I thought I'd at least give it a try, and worst case, I'll just carry it to where you can't see the pin marking. Okay, today was a great day of thrifting. I found goodies at 2 of the 3 stores that I went to. So let's do a quick haul. So starting with No Longer Bound, that was my first stop. So as soon as I walked in, I saw this basket and it immediately caught my eye and I knew I had to have it. So here she is. It's really big. I love the handles and I love the color. I will give her a good clean, so she might get a little bit lighter, but overall it's in pretty good shape. So I'm really excited about that. It did not have a price tag on it, as you can see, but she ended up bringing me up for $8 for it. It's a little more than I wanted to spend, but this thrift store gives jobs to people who have overcome addiction. So I just chalked it up to we're doing some good. I think I want to style this with blankets on the fireplace, like just having some throws hanging out of it. I think that would be really pretty. So the next thing that I found was this Chaps men's button up. It is a medium. I kind of like the oversized look. And I am like a large in top, so a men's medium will be perfect. I love the color. I love, you know, the cute little logo on it. That's usually what I look for when I'm shopping for men's button-ups. Like I'll look for either, you know, a polo logo or something pretty. So my next stop was the Goodwill, and I showed you guys the books that I said I wasn't gonna buy because they're green with gold binding, but I'm really like not anymore. Like I really have enough green books, and I just need to do something with the ones that I have. But I love these because they have like little prayers in them for every day. So I ended up, there were 3 of them. There were 2 in this like sage color and then 1 in this color. So I just got the 2. I did break the set, but I ended up getting year 2 volume 1 and year 1 volume 2. So I thought that was pretty cool. The next thing I found at Goodwill is this glass amber jar. I think this is so cute. I have a few ideas for it. It was only $2, so I felt like it was worth, you know, playing around with. I'm thinking maybe if I can find a lid that goes to it, I can make like a lavender spray and keep it on my bedside table and just, you know, spray my pillows at bedtime. So thinking maybe I could style it on a coffee table and put like a little, do like a propagation. Is that the right way to say it? Propagate a plant. I have pothos, so I can have like, you know, 1 or 2 stems, you know, coming out. I think that would be really cute. I also ended up getting this blue and white striped pair of shorts at the Goodwill. I did not try it on because I hate trying clothes on in the store. I'm pretty true to size, so I can typically eyeball and tell if something's gonna fit me or not. I've never heard of this brand. It's called And Now This. I don't know if that's, you know, a big name, but they were $5. So I thought these would be really cute, you know, lounging shorts or just, you know, for running errands. So excited about these. How many times am I going to say I'm excited about this? The last thing that I found at Goodwill was, yes, another basket. This basket ended up only being $3. And here she is. Of course, I'll give her a good clean. I don't believe in showing up at anyone's house empty-handed. So I think if we go to, a friend's for dinner, like I could style it with, a bottle of wine, a candle, maybe a small picture frame, or some decorative hand towels. I think that would be really cute, just as a small, thank you. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for coming with me on my first YouTube thrift haul. I had a great time. And if you like what you saw, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.